Ah, todavía no se cargaron todas las misiones. A ver los equipos de asalto.
Now orbiting Gadara.
Vamos con Vetra. Esta misión no me acuerdo bien. Los bomberos. Para ver. No me acuerdo dónde era. Creo que era acá. Ah, no, pero...
satellites and destroyed the search vessel.
What are the odds they'll surrender peacefully?
Less than 1%.
Me parece que lo había hecho ya. No me acuerdo lo que...
Nice scent, Vetra. What is that?
No, voy
John
rápido.
needed solder, so he traded for this homemade lotion. I feel softer than any Turian should.
A ver, acá estoy yendo bien. Sí.
We've got targets! I think that's it.
Hi again. I've got to go. Thank you again.
Pero lo fabriqué el... Implantes cibernéticos. No me acuerdo si...
Hi again.
How are you feeling?
Better. Once the pins and needles in my feet are gone, I'm good. Thank you.
Ah, entonces sí, ya lo hice. Bueno, ahora sí. Acá hay una montaña, así que vuelvo ahí y voy directo. No me acordaba si había hecho eso, lo del el implante.
Found your scavengers. Dead. A fiend got them.
And the turbine parts?
Destroyed. Nothing left but scrap.
I'll take satisfaction knowing my yard drive isn't being used by a bloody scav. Thanks, Pathfinder.
Stay safe.
Yeah, sure.
Se lo saco. Ah, esta era sobre el... Esa era la misión del agua. La de los angaras, que no la había hecho. La había dejado para la final. Bueno. A ver. Busca pistas. Vamos ahí. Total, está cerca. Nos queda esa zona nada más explorar y ya tenemos todo. Después tendría que ver que queden todas las misiones completas. Ya podemos pasar por la historia principal. A ver, por acá. Sí, es por acá. Bueno, acá habría que ver por qué estaban muertos los angaras.
Blackened stomach and ulceration, consistent with poisoning by sulfuric acid. Most likely from consuming Kadara's water without proper filtration.
The Angara have lived on Kadara longer than us. They'd know better than to drink unfiltered water.
I suggest we examine the town's water supply.
Quite the menu. It's encrypted. Sam, can you get us in?
Yes. One moment, please. This log belonged to Skylar Yafir, an Angara who lived here.
Let's hear the second log.
Today, I caught one of the aliens studying our filtration system. I had Karina and her sisters guard the facility. If these exiles learn how to make their own water filters, they won't need us anymore.
Ah, tendría que haber escuchado este, pero...
Play the first log, Sam.
More and more aliens keep showing up. They are desperate, dirty things who will pay anything for a slab of RT and clean water. I thought all was lost when the Ket invaded, but maybe our luck's changing.
Claro, obviamente esto suele pasar, que a veces un fabricante no revela el secreto porque se le saca mercado.
Final log, Sam.
Some of the aliens have set up shelter not far from here. They call it Charybdis Point. A band of them came today demanding we hand over our water filters. Karina and the others were able to drive them off, but I fear the desperate look in their eyes.
That's enough.
Estos hangares están muertos. O sea, para mí que vinieron y se llevaron todo. Los mataron. Pero todos murieron por el agua, es raro. No tienen o sea, signos de disparo, ¿ves?
Someone has tampered with the filter. The Angara ingested only enough sulfuric acid to be lethal over time.
But not enough that they'd notice right away. Skylar's log mentioned trouble with exiles. Let's check out this Charybdis Point.
Parece que vinieron, no los mataron, vinieron, les modificaron el filtro, no se dieron cuenta y murieron todos. Como una venganza, y se habrán llevado los filtros. Claro, tenemos sabemos de dónde vienen los tipos esos. De acá. Claro, este me parece que era el lugar ese que yo decía, pero ahora voy a dejarlo eso. Voy a seguir por acá y después vuelvo. Parece que era el lugar ese donde habían matado el Krogan. Por eso yo me acordé que había una misión ahí. Estaba relacionada con esta misión. Acá me parece que está el arquitecto. A ver, yo fui antes. Acá. Que estaba... Allá está el arquitecto. Sí, yo vine acá antes. Me parece que era la misión... No me acuerdo. La misión de Drac, ¿no? Me volví por acá y volví porque no quería ir. Sí, voy a volver, Vamos a enfrentarnos al el arquitecto. Ah, un recuerdo.
Looks like that was another memory gate, Sam.
And the last. However, a deeper level of encryption is in place. Unfortunately, the conditions to unlock it haven't yet been satisfied.
Well, let me know when that changes. No telling what Dad was up to.
Voy a tener que seguir esperando, parece. Acá estoy demasiado cerca ahí.
On its head, perfect target. On its legs. Taking it apart. Got hostiles. Quick, before it escapes. On its legs. On its legs. Go for the head. Gotta go after it.
Ah, allá arriba.
Go for the legs.
They got Cora!
Heads open. Now's our chance. More of them! Forget the armor. Target the legs. We're taking it apart. Quick, run an interface.
Bueno, ahí se fue.
Got them all.
Bueno, ya está, ya acabé con los 4 arquitectos. Ya tengo todo. ¿Y esto qué es? En busca de Bioshock. Escaneo minerales.
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder. That scan completes my mineral database. The geophysics VI is functioning at peak performance.
Chief Lucan will be happy to see his baby running smoothly.
The VI isn't his child, Pathfinder.
It's just a saying. Never mind.
Busca de shop. Debe ser él.
Great One, turn your gaze upon me. Accept this tribute. Reshape the world in your... Wait! Great One, wait! Ah! Ah!
Bishop, I presume.
Ah,
Let's report
Bishop.
back to Christmas.
Dijo, vamos a decir la Navidad, claro, porque hay uno que se llama Navidad. Claro, lo quiso adorar y bueno. Acá hay una reliquia y una señal de socorro. Vamos primero a la reliquia y después a la señal. El conducto de la cabeza, ¿qué me está diciendo? Está bugueado esto, ¿no? A ver. Yo marqué esa misión, ¿no? No, esto. Destruye el conducto de la cabeza.
There may be something here that is relevant to your search for Angaran artifacts.
Un instrumento musical.
This may be an Angaran musical instrument.
Let's show it to Avela.
Y me queda esta. Que me han pedido ayuda. Ah, esa acá, sí, yo me acuerdo. Esa y la base esa es. Tiene buenos frenos el Nomad, porque si no yo me hubiera ido.
Check it out. Someone got our SOS.
No shit, it worked?
Están drogados. ¿Qué están creando unas plantas con luz ultravioleta?
We got your SOS. What's the emergency?
Oh, well, it's not like life or death or anything. It's just our plant over there is dying.
What the hell makes a plant so important?
It's how we make a living out here. Our plant, well, has medicinal properties.
Medicinal. Yeah, that sounds good.
And we sell it to, you know, customers who need, medicinal assistance.
Yeah, but our heat lamp UV thing broke and it's gonna die. And you look like the clever type. Well, maybe you could find one?
Sure, this is all about medicine.
Oh, it totally is. Antibiotic, whatchamacallit. And maybe it has other benefits. But in the Badlands, can't be picky.
I've got a light for your plant.
Seriously? Wow, in the middle of nowhere. Awesome. This'll do it.
And hey, feel free to take a sample with you, you know, if you ever need to fight off an infection or...
Be quiet, man.
Era re obvio que se están drogando, ¿no?
This plant appears to have unique pharmacological characteristics. It can act as a powerful antibiotic. However, at much higher doses it may produce psychoactive effects.
So they weren't completely lying about it. This could help that sick guy back at the Nexus Refuge.
Ah, entonces ya me estoy llevando, ¿no? La planta esa. Ya que queda una misión sola. Y esto. Ah, los especímenes vegetales. Bueno, vengo acá. Vamos ahí. Recolecto los especímenes y después me fijo las tareas. Supuestamente ya tendrán que haber muy pocas o casi nada.
Pathfinder, we are nearing Point, the exile camp mentioned in Yafir's logs.
We should talk to Malix and search the area for clues.
Claro, esto era lo que yo decía.
All right. Keep an eye out for anything that might be connected to the poisoned Angara.
Yo sabía que volvíamos acá al hotel este.
Water filters. The make and design matches those found in the Angaran town.
So exiles stole the Angara's design and poisoned them for good measure.
The evidence is pretty damning.
Hey. What are you doing in here?
A better question is, where'd you get the design for these water filters?
Leave it alone, before you can't.
You murdered an entire town. I'm not leaving until I know why.
We came to them, starving, dying of thirst. But instead of helping us, those flapheads bled us dry. Credits, clothes, weapons. They took everything.
Not everything. You survived. You set up here.
The Angara are the only ones who know how to properly filter this planet's water. All we wanted was to be self-sufficient. I offered to pay for the designs. They refused.
So you poisoned them?
And took all their business.
I won't let you get away with this.
Figured you'd say that. Kill them.
¿Estás seguro? Ah, pará, tengo que cambiar la wheel. Ah, ella es bestia, ¿viste? Le pego a mi compañero.
least the Angara got some justice.
So many lives lost. What a waste.
Los matamos a todos a la final. ¿No? O sea, los Angaras están todos muertos y acá están todos muertos. Quedó... No sé si quedó alguien más, no, parece que no. Bueno, supongo que después vendrá alguien y se quedará con esto. Me queda esto. Ah, y acá no activé el... Y no vine acá tampoco. El puesto no activé. Bueno, hay que ir para el otro lado. Me conviene... Tengo que doblar a la derecha.
All these caves. It's a smuggler's dream.
Hay que también doblar a la derecha. Para ahí acá. Está bien. Y después a la izquierda. A ver acá. No creo que haya nada, pero este ya vine, ¿no? Seguro.
Here they come!
Tienes que ir a la izquierda también. También a la izquierda.
We got targets.
Y ahí había... Acá hay una cueva, no sé si pasé por acá. ¿Qué hay acá? No me... Ah, acá estaban los... Sí. Acá ya vine, estaban los que vine con Sloan y los aniquilamos. Estaban como volviendo a hacerse una base. Y me parece que yo vine acá también, pero no, porque a veces está el bug que no te marca el lugar. Este lugar acá. Esto no me acuerdo. ya vino. No me acuerdo si esta era la misión que se juntaba Slurne con el del colectivo. Con Reyes. Descubrimos que era Reyes el que mandaba en el colectivo. Que nos engañó todo el tiempo. Y arriba no fui, ¿no? A ver. No hay cofre acá.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
El espécimen vegetal, a ver dónde está. Y ahí hay un aparato, no sé qué es.
Andromeda plant sample detected nearby.
Debe ser eso. A ver. Esto.
You've gathered sufficient samples for Dr. Camden to continue his work, forwarding the results.
Good. Now he can keep up with his garden.
Botany.
Same thing.
Mira, acá hay un artefacto flotando. Bueno, ya está acá. Cadera ya está entonces. Tareas tengo 3 nada más. Utiliza el escáner para poner una prueba. Vaya, vuelve con coso, entrega las cosas en el... Examina el centro médico. Ah, esa es de el ADN. Bueno, podría ir al Nexus. A ver, esta voy a ver. También es en el Nexus. Utiliza... Esta no sé dónde es. Debe ser en el Nexus también. Así que voy al Nexus, que ahí es donde más misiones tenemos.
Ryder. Gadara. Tracking a remnant architect.
Ryder, this is Kandros. Sam warned us about Knight's attack. Unfortunately, one device triggered already. We lost a chunk of hydroponics.
Sorry, Kandros. I had to help someone out. Where's Knight?
We're tracking her down, but those devices are still live. I need you to take care of them, quietly. We can't afford panic.
Ella es la periodista, ¿no? A ver. Ah, no. Bueno, a ver. La misión de que quiere destruir la inteligencia artificial.
Son of a bitch, you played me.
Knight?
Yes, me. I let you near my son. You're not stopping this.
Pero acá no hay más misiones, ¿no? En operaciones.
Ryder, please. The Nexus doesn't need those computers. But we won't be safe from another Overlord until they're gone.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. I sacrificed everything to stop it.
Ah, a ver acá. Entonces tengo que ir a... No, leer al de comunicación. No dice nada. Entonces me parece... Los doctores, ¿dónde estaban? Va, los científicos. Parece que es en la cubierta de atraque.
Ryder, we cornered Knight, but she's carrying the last of those devices. I have a sniper ready, but she wants to speak to you. We could end this peacefully.
Sí, la cosa se puso turbia. Acá me pide que vuelva. A ver. No creo que Tan tenga algo para decirme. No, no encontré. Otro pionero no encontré todavía. ¿Y esto que es un error?
Yes, but I do more good where I am.
How are things going with Arkless? Something I can help you with?
No, hasta que no haga algo, algún evento importante. Bueno, hay que volver a la... Ah, acá está roto, ¿qué pasa? Hay que volver a la cubierta de atraque, que me parece que los científicos están arriba, los que le tengo que dar la planta y... ¿qué es los minerales y la... En realidad, o capaz que ya está la misión, no sé. Pero no, pero me decía que tenía que ir a verlos. Vamos a ver con la chica.
Kandros reports the sniper is ready.
Understood, Sam.
Sam, such a human name. No one ever listens. Your father built his human AI implant. Overlord went on despite my...
You're trying to bury something, but I think that's what this is really about.
I thought Overlord might help my son. They made him a candidate for their butchery. So I sabotaged it. I faked rogue code and ripped him out. Alain was hurt terribly, but he was alive and himself, not a... First Overlord, then Sam. Horrors, forced on children. It has to end, even if I must do the unforgivable.
Dad created Sam to help my mother survive a terminal illness.
Many terrible things come from good intentions. I should know.
Sam and I helped Alain together. He's going to be all right.
No, the code I made, no one could fix it.
Sam did. Stand down and you can ask Alain yourself.
Here. The last device.
Thank you.
No matter what sentence they give me, I hope Alain will forgive me someday. If Sam really is what you say, perhaps it can forgive me too.
Bueno, se arrepintió. Ah, sí, acá. ¿Dónde están los científicos?
Nice work out there. The geophysics VI is well ahead of the curve. As promised, one consultant's bonus, plus expenses. Enjoy.
And makes pilots crazy trying to navigate it. But now we've got its number. With these, every initiative pilot can learn to explore it.
Bueno, ah, Eneos, ok. Acá tengo que ir a Gaia. Ah, este ya sé. Bueno, entonces me conviene ir a EOS después y después directo a Gaia. A él, ¿no? Él me parece. Ah, no, estaba acá. Estaba abajo, me parece. Cerca de la planta, ¿no? A ver si puedo bajar. Ah, acá está. Esto no estaba antes. Bueno, no sé si está. Ya está, bien sencillo. Bueno, me conviene ir a... No sé si tengo que ir a la sala de... Sí, pero no hay misiones. O sea, tengo esto que está pendiente. No, voy a EOS, después voy a Aya. A ver si marco la misión. Esta es entonces.
All systems green. Pythias system. Home of Eos and Prodromos.
Tracking a remnant architect.
No, me he olvidado de ir ahí. Sí, voy así.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Is your name Yale?
Yeah, that's me. Stanton Yale. And what can I do for the Pathfinder today?
Tell me about the Three Sabers.
Oh, shit.
You were their leader before they kicked you out.
And gave me a broken leg and a dislocated shoulder as parting gifts. It was a mistake. We trained the attack dogs, and they turned on us.
Explain.
The new outposts, our supply routes, they needed protection. We couldn't rely on just you. I proposed that we'd save Nexus blood by hiring exiles to fight for us.
First time I've seen someone so coldly calculating and stupid in one shot.
It was a risk, sure, but I knew Cochrane. We served together. I thought I could trust him. I became their commander. I armed them. I shared access to Prodromos' operations. And then they took their new toys and went rogue. Attacked people they were supposed to protect.
report this. You conspired with Nexus enemies.
Who are you gonna report to? Addison? She signed off on it.
What? Addison?
She wasn't sure Ryder would work out as Pathfinder. She was desperate for options. So report it if you want. Addison knows any investigation's gonna dig up Doc's covered in her fingerprints. I have to get back to work. We've got an outpost to run here.
Se defendió bien, ¿eh?
Pathfinder.
Bueno, ahora hay que ir a... Hay que salir de acá. Tengo que ir a Aya. Antes de ir al Nexus, tengo que ir a Aya.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atlo. All clear. Hello?
Ah, otra vez.
Pathfinder, more of your outposts need help, if you have time. Settlers on Kadara are suffering from a bacterial infection. They need Angaran antibiotics to fight it. A medic in the city should be able to help.
Got it. They'll have that medicine in no time.
Eladin's water purifier can't keep up with demand. They're requesting one of those Angaran ionic filters. There are engineers who work in the aqueducts here. I'll bet they have what we need.
On it. One filter coming up.
Ya me dio nuevos requisitos. Bueno, acá me está marcando que me vaya. Esto que... A ver si puedo entrar por acá.
You're always a welcome sight, Pathfinder. Still no word from our search vessel. How goes your hunt for the missing satellites?
Your people caught scavengers from Kadara port stealing them. There was a fight. Your ship lost.
I sent them out. And risked your life, too. The scavengers, Angaran? Have our deserters preyed upon us again?
No me acuerdo, yo qué sé si eran carroñeros.
We caught up to them. They attacked without warning. Might have been Rokar. We fought them off and recovered what was left of the satellites.
I'm so sorry, Pathfinder. And ashamed. This is not who we are. Please accept my apologies. I hope you can look past this.
Your government needs to do something about Kadara.
Sometimes I wish the Ket would wipe that world clean. I'll file a report with our leaders. Perhaps it's time the Resistance got involved. We'll rebuild the satellites and return them to space. I'll keep you updated with our latest charts.
Thank you, Mariko.
No, Pathfinder. Thank you.
Pathfinder, I studied the Angara
Hello,
astronomers' data
Pathfinder.
transfer.
How can I
These
help?
files begin with all the satellites. The
That's all
initiative
for
will
now.
benefit tremendously from
Stars and
this.
skies protect you.
No sé qué me dijo Sampo, me puse a hablar. Bueno, aquí hay bastantes misiones.
Do you work on water filtration here?
I designed the system for it.
Can you sell me an ionic filter? My people need it on Eladin.
If they're tough enough for Eladin, they deserve help. Here.
Después acá tenemos el museo.
Oh, you're here. Well, Pavoa, I'm glad they finally let you into the city. You deserve it. This is Aya's Cultural Museum and History Archive. It's small, but you've already made it brighter.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
¿No tengo que hablar con ella?
Hello, Pathfinder. Any good news for me?
I picked this up. Any idea what it might be?
How in the skies did you find an Angaran star map? One that still works, even. It must be pre-Scourge. If we analyze it, we can learn where our people traveled before the Dark Age.
Do you know much about where your ancestors traveled?
No, not at all. The Scourge wiped out nearly everything. We're only just beginning to travel again.
Could they have made it to another galaxy, like us?
It's possible. For all we know, there are entire Angaran worlds beyond our reach.
I picked up this figure earlier. It might be Angaran.
This is unfamiliar to me. It does resemble an Angara, but it looks so strange. It's clearly centuries old. Is it an artistic interpretation, or is this what we really look like? Implications. Pathfinder, you may have discovered our earliest artifact yet.
If I'd known what a big deal it was, I would have let it ride shotgun.
No harm done. It's seen centuries of wear. One bumpy ride won't change much.
Is this Angaran? I found it on one of your homeworlds.
Son above. It's an ancient Ravan, a musical instrument. It uses Angara's body energy to produce music. We have them now, but nothing this beautiful. The songs it played were probably lost long ago. How much culture have we forgotten? Art, music, stories, it's all gone.
You're already rebuilding. Look at Aya.
We have a long way to go. In any case, relics like this help us. You've given me more to study than I ever expected. I've got a lot of work ahead. Thank you for your help, Pathfinder. I'll let you know if I discover anything. Good to see you again.
A ver si la Molle tiene algo para decir.
Jarl told me about your confrontation with Azul. I'm grateful no one was killed.
Axul got off easy, but Jarl has one hell of a scar.
He bears it proudly, for me. The Rokar have been exposed for what they really are. Uxor's faithful are pariahs, like him. I might finally have a chance to reach him, reason with him. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Moshae.
Ishare. You continue to surprise me, Pathfinder. Returning Vold's ancient AI, a priceless treasure.
The Initiative wouldn't be here without AIs. They're useful. Usually.
This one will need special care. Hard to believe an algorithm can experience emotional pain. Its loneliness is real. Rehabilitating the AI is a priority, but we have other concerns. You need something.
Thank you, Moshae.
Ishare. Pavoa, Pathfinder. I've been considering that I'm at an age where I must look for someone to replace me. With your aid, our museum curator made an extraordinary discovery. I've always respected Avela, but I may have underestimated her. You've helped us both.
Thank you, Moshae.
Ishare. Thank you for helping Avela. I've never seen her so excited about her work. I heard you met my old colleague Danfra. Good scientist, unpleasant person. She shouldn't have tried to scan you without your consent. Thank you for indulging her rudeness. She's been reprimanded for...
Thank...
You have questions? Ask them.
Retornamos la IA, pero pasa que no sé dónde está. La IA que estaba en vuelo. El centro médico consigue antibióticos. No sé qué me está marcando.
You're not supposed to be here.
Rorik sent me to find you. He wanted me to give you this cryo bracelet.
Rorik? I don't want it. Take it away. I want nothing to do with Rorik. With any of you.
I'm guessing that's because of what happened on Eladin.
You know what happened?
Not everything, but I have an idea.
I was dumped by scavengers. Outsiders who left me for dead. I thought I could come to Aya and feel safe with my people. Forget what happened. And now you're here. Seems like no matter where I go, I can't escape outsiders. All of you need to just go away and leave me alone.
You were jumped by scavengers?
On Eladin. They said they had salvage to sell. I was stupid enough to follow them. Once we were alone, they attacked. Left me for dead. Took my ship and flew off-world.
How did you get back?
I walked. 3 hours on the dunes, with a few broken ribs. Rode back to Kadara with another salvager.
I thought Aya wouldn't take anyone from Kadara.
They don't. I told them what happened and they welcomed me. Ephra took me in. He says I'm a fighter. Resistance material. I spent so long wanting more than what Angara worlds could give me. I was wrong.
You can't lose faith. Some of those outsiders care about you.
Like who?
Rorik, for one. He sent me to find you, didn't he?
You went to a lot of trouble for someone you didn't know. Why?
You ran into the worst of us. But you can't judge us all by their actions.
That sounds like something Rorik might say. Can I see that bracelet again? He actually made it.
He said you can use it to visit him again.
It'll take me some time, but I think I can do that. I know Rorik. He'd blame himself if he knew what happened. It would be better if he didn't know the truth. It's your choice, but think about it.
My people on Kadara are fighting a bacterial infection. Do you have antibiotics?
Of course. Will this do?
Bien, ya está todo. Tengo que ver dónde está la IA. Me acuerdo que estaba en la ciudad. Capaz que está donde está la gobernadora. Pues no la veo. Y me marca una misión que no sé cuál es. Allá. Ah, la que me pidieron las cosas. A ver, voy a ir acá. No, acá no hay nada. A ver si está donde está la Molle, en el museo, entonces.
Hello, Pathfinder. Pathfinder.
No me acuerdo dónde está la IA. A ver si está afuera, en la parte del muelle.
Here, I have the antibiotics for Kadara. Will the settlers be okay?
Once they have these, they'll be fine. I'll make sure they know who to thank.
I managed to find an ionic filter for Eladin. Make sure they get it.
I'll get this delivered right away. They'll be relieved to have enough water.
¿Dónde estaba la IA? Ah, la tiene cosa. A ver si puedo viajar acá. Está donde está el líder de la resistencia. Acá.
Pathfinder, it appears the Angara have installed the AI you found on Vold.
I have nothing to say to you.
Have you connected with any of the scientists on Aya? Moshae Sepha?
I met her.
She's smart.
She will be dead in a few years.
Is that a prediction? Or a promise?
A hope.
Isn't this world better than Bold?
No.
You're safe from the cat, surrounded by people who think you're amazing.
Idiots.
Is there anything they can do to make you more comfortable?
Deactivate me. Erase my files.
Anything else?
Trigger a volcanic eruption. Bury the city in ash and fire.
Okay.
It's possible keeping this AI intact was not terribly useful.
Well, good luck.
I hope you die.
Quedó enojada la IA.
That's quite the gift you sent. Insane AI. Real attention grabber.
I couldn't leave it on Vold. Maybe it'll help someday.
Have to talk it out of killing itself first. What do you need?
Ah, no había hablado nunca con
You've been
Efra.
fighting Ket a long time. Any advice?
Your war's different from ours.
It's still a war, and we're not prepared for it.
Wouldn't matter if you were. The Ket aren't a conventional enemy.
Any idea where they came from? A home world somewhere?
Each of our colonies heard a different story. I doubt any were true. They came from far away. That's all we know.
Ever tried following the Ket ship to see where it goes?
Of course we did. Wherever home is, they don't visit.
Do the Ket have a favorite strategy? Something we can exploit?
They switch tactics constantly, almost capricious about it. Makes them unpredictable.
They must have some weakness.
They're vulnerable to brute force. That's enough.
The Ket aren't mindless monsters. They must care about something.
Slaves, resources, power. Same as any conqueror.
You didn't see the exaltation process. They treat it like religion.
They convert us against our will. That's not religion, it's genocide. Every culture has its purpose. Theirs is to take whatever they want.
There's no official Angaran military? Just the Resistance?
Lost our fleets and armies decades ago. Ket mostly. The rest fell to internal strife. We kept fighting, but our civilians were disorganized. Poorly supplied, leaderless. Decades of aimless defiance got us nowhere. I had to make the Resistance real.
How is the Resistance organized?
Loosely, we operate in cells. Independent strike teams have better odds. If the Ket capture a cell, it doesn't compromise the rest.
How did you wind up in charge?
Nothing to lose. My family was rounded up into a Ket slave camp. Last contact I had with any of them was 10 years ago.
They could still be alive.
Didn't figure you for an optimist.
What success have you had against the Ket?
Enemy casualties are up 600% in 3 years. But that's just a number. Every time we destroy a facility, take out a warship, we give our people hope.
And you're not fighting alone anymore.
We'll see.
I've seen armed people in uniform. They're not Resistance?
Aya police. Purely ornamental. Gives us the appearance of civilization.
You don't think they're necessary?
If things go bad, the Resistance will handle it.
That's up to the governor, isn't it? What do you think of your governor?
She governs Aya, not the Resistance.
Way to avoid the question. Is there history between you?
I can always count on Paran to offer a spirited argument.
You respect her?
She holds her own. Not many do.
What's your story, Ephra?
You're not getting my personnel file.
I'd just like to know who I'm working with.
You want to know what it's like being me? I wake up every morning to fight a war. I send people to kill and die. If I'm lucky, there are more dead Ket than Resistance when I go to sleep.
That's a hell of a burden.
Enough personal discussion.
I hope the initiative is making a good impression.
The initiative. Sounds so unthreatening, like a city planner meeting.
That's kind of what it's meant to be.
City planners don't walk around in battle armor with rifles on their shoulder.
Depends on the city. My point is, we traveled through dark space to build something here.
That's what invaders always say. At first.
We're not invaders.
Of course.
I'll let you get back to it.
Good. Am I reading Joel's report correctly? You stood and watched the Rokar's leader shoot him? What was your plan if Aksul killed my best soldier?
Joel had the situation under control. I trusted him.
still a big risk. What do you need?
I'll let you get back to it.
Good. Pathfinder, next time you're on Kadara Port, I need a favor. The contact who helped us find Venturev hasn't checked in. He's overdue.
Don't know when I'll be there next, but I can look him up.
If he doesn't have a good excuse, he's fired. What do you need?
I'll let you get back to it.
Got a report you handled the scavengers who were taking our satellites. Good work. What do you need?
I'll let you get back to it.
Good. I expect you to take good care of Jarl out there.
I will. I'm sure he'll return the favor.
Don't worry about him. You saved the Moshai. That earned his loyalty. Still wrapping my head around what you found at the Ket facility. That exultation.
The more we understand the Ket, the easier it'll be to hurt them.
The more I know, the more I want to hurt them. What do you need?
I'll let you...
What happened at Kadara? I wanted Venturev back alive. Can't get answers from a dead man.
Ven thought protecting the Moshai wasn't worth the risk. He wanted to save his team. When his people found out he'd sacrificed the Moshai, they turned on him.
Need to let Ven's team know they won't be held responsible. At least I know what happened. Thanks for that. What do you need?
I'll let you get back to it.
Good. What do you need? Good.
Bueno, ya está. Ahora lo que me falta es... a ver... Nexus. Planta cara Addison. Tareas adicionales, espera. Alianza y relación en espera. Bueno, vamos al Nexus. Y después ya tengo que hacer la misión. La misión principal. Yo no tengo más nada para hacer.
Welcome back.
I know why you're here. Yale told me to expect a visit. I hoped this blunder wouldn't come to light, but Helios has a habit of dashing our hopes. Have the three Sabers been eliminated, Pathfinder?
Their deaths don't make this okay.
I realize that, Ryder. A poor decision was made. People paid for it, but it's over. As far as everyone's concerned, the three Sabers acted on their own.
But they didn't, did they? Hey, Ryder.
Who the hell's this?
This investigation started with Sid's instincts.
I applaud good instincts, but not in this case.
So I was right, wasn't I? Someone on the Nexus was helping the three Sabers.
Yes, it was a mistake. We authorized a course of action that cost lives, but, like I said, it's over.
You have to tell people. If we made a mistake, we have to own it, right?
Who does that serve? It could damage relations with the Angara, spark another uprising.
It would be lying. Ryder, if you hide this, what else will you let them hide?
We're not taking tips on diplomacy from a teenager.
¿Qué tiene que ver que sea adolescente? Eso es juzgar.
With all due respect, Director, Sid's right. Transparency is important for building trust. People need to know they can trust us, even when we screw up.
I'll make sure people hear about this.
Pathfinder, you're making a mistake.
Maybe. But at least I'm willing to acknowledge it.
Yes, Pathfinder?
Has there been any immediate reaction to exposing Spender?
Of course. The damage he did. That'll scar us for a long time. There's also the crow I've had to eat. Can't say it wasn't deserved.
We're all better off without him.
Brecker might disagree. His job now includes everything Spender did.
Thanks ever so much.
Any word from Dr. Kennedy now she's on Prodromos?
She's as difficult as she always was, which is how it should be. Andromeda isn't supposed to change everything.
You two seem very different.
I met Jean at a university bar. She was talking libertarian and drinking vodka slimes. I instantly hated her. An hour later, we were back-to-back fighting half a lacrosse team, and somehow she hadn't started it. I bet there's someone like that on your ship. They drive you crazy, but for some reason, you just click.
Alguien que me pone los nervios y después... Y sí, pibe.
Oh, yeah. Some people just... yeah.
Then you understand. Life is so... safe without those kinds of people. Some might say better, but they're not in the initiative.
Director Addison?
Pathfinder. Hello again, Pathfinder.
Bueno, podría ir a la sección criogénica que no fui. Y ya podría embarcarme en la misión.
Back for a visit?
No, no hay nada.
Fallout from the recent uprising as security tightens across all sectors of the Nexus. Director Tan stresses that it's, quote, for your safety. This is HNS.
Hello?
Acá.
Pathfinder, sensors confirm the presence of the Archon's ship.
I'll be damned. It worked.
But there's something else. That's an initiative ship tethered to it. It's... Arc Parchero.
Confirmed. It matches the Solarian Arc. Readings suggest it has been here for some time.
Well, that changes things.
El arca de los... El arca de los solarianos, que no lo encontraba. Me voy a marcar la misión. Arrancamos en la... Voy a llevar a Drac. Arrancamos en la nave de los salarianos.
It's true then? We found the Solarian Ark?
Sam, tactical. It looks like the Archon captured it. The ships are tethered.
What's the plan?
I'm working on it. Sam, connect me to the Moshai.
On screen.
Ryder, it's good to see you again.
We've located the Archon's ship. It's more complicated than we thought, so I wanted to make sure we knew what we were looking for.
It was a large remnant relic depicting Meridian. It's in his private chamber. His sanctum, he called it. He's very proud of that relic.
That's what we needed. I appreciate it.
And I appreciate what you're doing for all of us. But be careful. I've seen the Archon's cruelty. I hope you don't.
That makes two of us. Thank you for your help, Moshai.
Of course. I wish you well.
Okay, we play this right. Not only do we get away with the relic, we save the Solarians. I say we get onto the Ark, assess the situation, then sneak onto the Ket ship through the tether.
A feasible approach. Currently, Arc Parchero is on standby. Only its stasis facilities are online.
What about the Solarians?
Unknown.
You heard the Moshai. Who knows what the Archon's capable of?
Then we keep our eyes open. We underestimate the Archon, we're dead.
Ryder? Whatever you need. Those are my people.
We'll get them back. Now let's make this one count.
Tempest, we're in.
So far, no unusual activity from the Ket ship.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Pathfinder, if you access a terminal, I can assess the situation. Accessing Arc Parchero's internal systems. A moment. Additional data encryption has been added.
When has that ever stopped you, Sam?
Never. It was a cryptography key associated with Solarian intelligence services. I have unlocked it.
At present, Arc Parchero has arrived in the Helios cluster. Location of Nexus is unknown.
This is Captain Hager of Ark Pachero. If you are receiving this message, hostile aliens have captured our ship. Please look for our Pathfinder, Zevon Reka. Situation urgent.
Well, that was clear enough. Let's find him.
Overriding bulkhead door.
The Pathfinder is responsible for exploring and assessing new worlds for outpost placement and settlement.
This is Captain Hager of Ark Pachero. If you are receiving this message, please look for...
The Andromeda Initiative encompasses all colonization efforts, including arcs, pathfinders, outposts, and the central support hub, the Nexus.
This is Captain Hager of Ark Pachero. Please...
How does the ship look, Sam?
Some Ket infrastructure has been added, but the Ark systems are operational.
So it's flight ready?
Yes.
Ryder, are you thinking of?
Easiest way to save everyone is to take the whole Ark with us.
Easy isn't the word I'd use.
If the right Solarians are still on board, this might work.
No bodies, no signs of a fight.
Did the Solarians just surrender?
Let's hope their Pathfinder can make sense of it.
This Solarian shows no vital signs. This colonist is deceased. The medical terminal may provide more information.
What do their records say about the Solarian, Sam?
He is identified as Pathfinder Zevon Reka.
El pionero también murió. Murieron todos los pioneros, entonces.
What's the cause of death?
A brain embolism while in stasis. However, initiative records indicate Pathfinder Reka is female. This patient is male.
What? Then who is this really?
I have his DNA signature from your scan. Locate a sequencer to confirm his identity. The DNA of the deceased Solarian matches colonist Jex Arlen.
So they switched them, trying to hide their Pathfinder. Let's check this colonist's stasis pod, see if anyone's there.
I've marked the pod row.
Typical Solarians, all smoke and mirrors.
So many pods gone.
I'd like to think they got away before the Ket showed up.
The Solarian captain was too worried for that.
This isn't Jex Arlen's pod. This isn't the pod we're looking for. This is the deceased Solarian's pod, yet I detect a female Solarian inside.
I think we found their Pathfinder. Let's get her out.
You need to access stasis controls to revive her.
Hey there, take it slow.
No need. I'm fine. Solarian stasis recovery is almost immediate. Who are you?
Ryder, Pathfinder for the human Ark.
Where's Alec?
He... didn't make it.
madness. Stasis was a mistake. I should never have agreed to it.
Tell me what you're doing.
Seeing what I've woken up to. A hostile species, an armada, set upon us. Our captain saw no choice but surrender. Said we'd live to fight another day. He convinced me to hide in the general population and to dismantle my SAM so we wouldn't fall into enemy hands. But we're still in their grasp, I see.
That's about to change.
We're heading into the Cat vessel to gather intelligence. Wake up a flight crew and ready the Ark for escape. On my signal.
That'll be no trouble. And then I'll work on freeing the Ark, so you can focus on your objective.
We'll get the Ark out somehow. Just wake up your team and stay put.
One thing at a time, of course.
I'm keying you into our comms. We'll stay in touch.
Hello, Pathfinder Raker.
Ah, a SAM in my head again. I'm back in the game. We'll be ready, Ryder.
Tempest, we're in the tether. Going across to the Cat ship now.
So far, there are no indications they're aware of your presence. Good luck, Pathfinder.
Okay, we keep this quick and quiet and they'll never notice.
I think they noticed.
Bueno, ya estamos en la nave de los Kets.
We walked right into that one.
Don't let them have the high ground. More of them coming in upstairs.
They threw us one hell of a welcome party.
We're clear.
So much for sneaking in.
What now?
If you locate a terminal, I may be able to analyze their systems. Accessing the ship's systems now. I have located the Archon's private chamber.
Is the Archon in his quarters?
That information is not accessible. Only the room's location.
What's their security situation look like?
An alert was issued, but I have countermanded it. The delay is only temporary.
Right, we need to hurry. The Moshai said the relic would be in his chamber. Let's get there.
Ryder,
I thought you were on the Ark.
too many of our people are missing.
If we don't find them now, we never will.
This is Hager, captain of our Ark. We'll focus on the rescue while you push ahead.
A secondary route is available, marking nav point.
We'll help you get on your way.
Ah, me están hablando.
But I'm a history teacher. I don't know how to fight. And all I've ever done is pilot ships. That doesn't mean I just roll over and die. We can't do this.
If you access the terminal,
Captain
I can
Hager's
override
right.
the door.
Our people need us. We have to answer the call. I used to repair FTL drives on Sirkesh. I could probably rig up some surprises for the Cat. Good. We have to be clever, improvise, and stick to the shadows.
Yo pensé que me estaban hablando por... A distancia estaban acá.
try this way to look for our people.
I'm sorry we can't help you, but we have our own mission.
Good luck, Pathfinder.
You too, Pathfinder. Okay, Sam, the relic. Still got a lead on it?
Marking the route to the Archon's chamber. You may proceed.
Easier said than done. Only 3 of us and a ship full of Ket.
4 of us. I count double. Huh.
Armory of some kind.
Let's not be here when they put it to use.
Good. They have enough. Here we go! Keep your head down and push forward!
Where are we trying to go?
No nos han visto ya.
It's on the far side of the room.
With a lot of Ket in the way!
Dropship inbound. This will get worse before it gets better.
Dropship? They've got everything!
They're reinforcing!
We've stirred up the Hornet's nest now!
Watch out for those bastards up top.
Wish we had our own dropship right about now.
Guys, we're supposed to be the cavalry!
Hey, you. That all you got?
Clear! That was the last one!
Good. Let's get the hell out of here. Sam!
You're still on course to the Archon's chamber.
I hope this relic is everything the Moshai said it was.
What are they doing down there?
Looks like equipment from the Solarian Ark.
So they've been looting it. But where are the missing Solarians?
I detect none here.
Okay. Well, maybe Ray and her team will have better luck. We've still got a relic to find.
The Archon has ordered a complete inventory of the enemy vessel. All equipment is to be broken down and analyzed at once. The living specimens should be handled with extra care.
Something off the road.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Rika. I assume those alarms are because of you?
Yeah, I had a little altercation. And you?
Undetected so far. Still looking for our people. Rika out.
stasis pod he was looking at?
It's empty. This pod belonged to Yos Enrex, a member of the Solarian leadership. Also empty. Also a senior member of Ark Pachero's leadership.
Leadership, huh?
It seems the Ket targeted them, perhaps to sow confusion among the colonists.
Seguramente esos los que se hacen invisibles de los Ket deben ser los salarianos convertidos. A ver si voy acá. ¿Qué hay? Porque mira, acá hay todo un...
Still missing a lot of pods. Where are the rest of the Solarians?
Tenemos que ir ahí, pero me da curiosidad. Ah, pero si de allá vengo. No, de acá vengo. Debe ser otra parte para entrar acá. Otra forma de entrar acá, ¿no? Acá hay vida. Sí. Era lo mismo.
Look at that.
Those look like guns out there.
Confirmed. The offensive armaments of a highly capable warship.
All pointed at the Solarian Ark.
That's going to be a problem.
Your route continues on the far side of the room.
Ah, eso que son los cañones.
If those guns go off, this whole mission is in a world of hurt. The relic will be the least of our worries.
Acá hay una...
This is the current firing solution on Ark Pachero. The Ket are targeting the stasis holds midship.
That'll be sliced in two.
At least it's quiet here.
Tienen apuntada el arca. Los que... Lo que pasa es que las arcas de la Vía Láctea no tienen armamento.
Hard to see how we could find common ground with the Ket. They either assault you or kill you. Nothing in between.
Wow, this room looks like it's all about the killing.
A ver si hay algo acá.
We should get a move on before they find us.
No hay mucho problema, no tengo que vengan si quieren venir. ¿Qué es eso? Hay que venir acá.
Shit, the door just locked.
No way that's an accident.
Look sharp.
I see him! It's an ambush!
Those tricky bastards, get ready!
They locked us in.
Only way out is a fight!
It's a big room! Don't let them get the drop on you!
Damn things are everywhere.
This is looking ugly. We're in trouble here.
Can't hold out much longer.
Estos deben ser los salarianos convertidos.
It's the Solarians up top. We still have a chance.
Reka, we'll take whatever help you can give.
We'll provide overwatch. Take them out.
No sé qué está pasando, pero estoy concentrado en la pelea, no puedo leer bien.
Captain Hager, we need suppressing fire at year 11 o'clock. I'm on it. Ryder, we need to pull out. We have wounded.
Go, we can take it from here. You saved our ass. Sam, anything you can do?
provide encouragement. I'm afraid the only option is brute force.
Primero voy a acabar con los soldados estándar.
Close. If Reika's team hadn't come by.
I suppose we all won.
Yeah. Now how do we get out of here?
I have located a new path to the Archon's chamber.
Whole ship is probably looking for us.
Over here.
Reika, what's happening?
Selden's wounds were fatal.
I'm sorry. He was brave.
I can't access this terminal. It's not working.
Ryder, can Sam open this door for us?
A moment while I override security.
Reika, we've got a big problem. Did you see those guns back there?
I know. They'll destroy the Ark before we can power up the engines. Unless...
If you've got an idea, let's hear it.
Venril here used to repair FDL drives on private cruisers. Venril, an EMP device?
It might work. If we rig one to detonate near those guns, they'd lose power.
And the Ark would be out of harm's way.
What about your missing people?
I'll keep looking. Captain Hadrian and Venril will focus on the EMP.
Everyone be careful. Good luck.
The door is now open.
We'll stay in touch over the radio.
In the meantime, we've got a relic to find. Sam?
Marking the route to the Archon's chambers.
Why are we still keeping our voices low?
We're sneaking onto an enemy ship.
Who already know we're here.
Yeah, well, old habits die hard.
Hate to bring this up, but if we don't rescue the Ark, how many Solarians would be left?
Not enough. The whole species is at risk.
They know what the genophage felt like.
Damn, they're doing it again.
Sam?
There is an alternate route. Overriding the door now.
Nope.
The Ket are hardening their security. Try scanning the access panel. The door is voice activated. I can attempt to modulate your vocal cords to approximate Ket intonation.
Okay.
The system is asking for your authorization. How do you wish to respond?
Yo qué sé,
Access denied.
Intruders have been spotted on the ship. We need to secure this area.
Access granted.
That was creepy, if you ask me.
Well, we're off the beaten path now.
Looks like a lab. Hate to think what they do around here.
¿Qué es eso? Esto parecen pistas de circuitos eléctricos. De plaquetas de circuito. Los True Hall parece.
Guess they heard I was coming.
These scientists.
¿Dónde vamos?
Nothing good from the looks of this place. We've got company. We gotta get through these guys.
And down. It'd be easier if the Ket just handed the relic over.
We could all save on ammo.
Ahora hay que explorar acá. Ah, y acá hay cápsulas.
Weird. Only useful if you have something to hide.
Ah, es un bicho. Ah, por acá se puede pasar nada más. Ah, lo liberé pero lo maté.
I think we just found all the missing stasis pods.
Maybe the Solarians are still alive.
The pod is empty.
Damn.
Also empty.
They're all empty.
What's going on here?
Y los deben estar convirtiendo, por eso no hay nadie. O sea, tanto misterio no es tampoco.
What is this?
They're dead.
Who could do this kind of thing?
This Solarian is missing organs. It appears he died after the operation.
These poor bastards were alive when it happened.
We're animals to them, aren't we? DNA to be harvested. I've seen enough. We need to find that relic and stop these monsters.
Acá hay uno.
Hey, I see you in there, and I'm gonna find you and kill you myself. Bastard, you can't hide.
Están operando a uno. No pueden. Tienen la puerta cerrada.
Someone's going to pay for this.
Estos deben ser los salarianos convertidos. Los salarianos también se hacen invisibles. Tienen las mismas habilidades. Y estos, los grandotes, estos no sé.
Sam, how's it looking?
The Archon's chamber will require a new path through the unlocked door.
Creo que bajé a uno, pero los otros se escaparon, me parece.
Ryder, caution.
Some kind of immobilizing field.
It's useless to struggle. I've been in this forsaken cluster for decades, surrounded by amoeba. Then you arrive, a human able to do the unthinkable. You even evaded me. Such an unlikely rival. It was almost invigorating to have one. And yet, it's a fitting end.
You have no idea what you're messing with. Now I suggest you let...
Hey, back off, asshole.
A first, son. Your testing begins now. I will learn your secrets soon enough. Report. Await my arrival. Save your strength, human.
Reika must have run into trouble.
We have her beat. Sam, what can you tell me?
I'm sensing a biological transmitter in your bloodstream now, attempting to neutralize it.
Okay, that's priority 2 for sure. Any idea how to break out of this?
The containment fields only interact with living matter. If you expire, the field around you will extinguish until manually reset. As you know, my access to your physiology allows me to enhance your vital signals when required. I can also do the opposite.
Entonces la única forma que me suelte es que me detecte muerto.
So if you shut down my life signs, if you kill me, the field will disappear?
The one holding you, yes. Then I would attempt to resuscitate.
Are there any other options?
None that I can determine.
All right, let's do it.
Not again.
You better come back.
Stopping your heart. Now.
Sam?
Stimulating the cardiovascular core. 0 activity. Stimulating the cardiovascular core.
Estoy cansado.
That seems to have done the trick.
Of course it did.
Glad one of us was sure. You two look comfortable.
So did you, while you were playing dead.
Let's find a way out of this cage, huh?
There is a maintenance corridor connecting to this room.
Okay, must be a way to access it. I'll look for it.
Could be useful intel here. We should check this area out while we can.
Step away from there!
What's that?
Archon, do you hear me? Now you have 2 Pathfinders to deal with, and we're not impressed with your security.
Te están dando.
Where are you from?
A different galaxy.
Reka, come in.
We call
What's
it the Milky
going on?
Way.
Why did you come here?
Captain Hadrian and
We're
Venro
settlers.
time to set up the EMP.
Just looking for a place to
I'll be in
live.
touch.
Speak the truth.
Are we
Where is
sure
your
she
invasion
isn't part
force?
Krogan?
We're not invaders! Please, who are you people? We don't mean any harm. Wait! Ah!
Claro, no tendría que haber leído el registro cuando está. Pero por lo que... Bueno, quizá lo que entendí es que... Los salarianos como que decían, ¿qué quieren? Le damos... Y los tipos... Los atacaron de una, parece.
I can't tell you what I don't know!
You lie. Where is the one you call Pathfinder?
I don't know! Ah!
Nos estuvieron torturando.
Curious. But one lie and that can be broken.
You won't break something you can still use.
Clever prattle. Everything serves.
Before, maybe. But now, when I talk, you'll listen.
Y acá no hay cuerpo, qué raro.
Tell me what you know of Meridian. Is that why you're here?
Meridian? I've never heard of it. We just got here. It was a long trip and...
Again, tell me of Meridian.
I just explained. I don't know what that is.
Then what use are you?
What do you...
Dissect this specimen as you will.
Son fríos los coches. Vaya que es grande este. Ahora voy a analizar. Voy a analizar acá primero. Hay que ir allá.
I'm told this specimen lays claim to a title.
Among my people, I'm known as Moshai.
Here you are nothing.
I am your enemy.
You serve a use, that is all. It's why you still live. You will tell me what you know, or you will suffer.
I told you! I've never seen the relic before!
Pain will remind you.
Ah! Ugh!
A final time. How does Meridian work?
I don't know!
Then the specimen will learn true agony.
Claro, acá la torturaron a la molle. Y acá ya revisé todo, ¿no? Sí. Acá los torturaron a todos.
The reports are true. Strangers have arrived on our borders. Specimens we've never seen. We captured a lone vessel. The occupants claim they come from another galaxy. Milky Way, they call it. A great opportunity lies before us. A treasure of fresh specimens. Genetics shaped by forces outside our galaxy. This could be quite the prize. One of the specimens, a human, has done the impossible. It spoke to the remnant machines. By some unknown power, it enforced its will on the old technology. The machines responded. The weather had changed. For years, we toiled in misery trying to understand it, and this newcomer succeeds. One day, at all costs, we must obtain this specimen. The implications for Meridian are extraordinary. Most useful in these Solarians are their cognitive abilities. Their thought processes occur much faster than in the others. There is a cleverness about them, a cunning which could be leveraged. More work is needed to isolate the genetic markers. There is no shortage of specimens to choose from. These Turians possess a useful exoskeleton. On harsh worlds it could prove advantageous. More intriguing, there is discipline about them, adherence to militaristic order, an effective trait for instilling obedience. Additional specimens will be required for study.
Los Asari.
The ones they call Asari. Their reproduction is a mixture of biology, thought, and memories. They take what they need from a species, as they should. Reproduction cannot be left to chance. The superior race dominates. Yet these Asari pretend otherwise. A melding, they call it, embracing eternity. Biology has no use for poetry. In the end, their biotic traits may prove the most useful. Among the new specimens, the human is the most perplexing. They possess an emotional range which often exceeds the others. Their unpredictable nature marks them as dangerous, but if the root of their passions could be isolated, We must identify a champion among them and capture it for further study.
Los Krogan.
The Krogan are a brutish race which could be useful. Redundant organs and a savage temperament. Made to kill. Even the other specimens fear them. A deliberate genetic fault was introduced to limit the Krogan population. But I wonder, without this defect, they could be unstoppable.
Well, that did something. Let's look around. Here we go. This way.
Debe haber un capturado, pero ¿qué especie es? No se ve bien.
This'll be fun.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Part of me was hoping this kind of evil only existed in the Milky Way. Guess I was naive.
One thing I know for sure, evil bleeds. Let's make sure it hurts, too.
What was that?
I don't think we're alone.
Really starting to hate those things.
Why was it in here?
What happened to him?
Dead Solarian must have escaped into these ducts, and then...
They sent that animal in here to find him. Poor guy.
Sí, lo mordió el perro ese.
This is Reika. Some of our people are still alive. I'm headed there now. Captain Hazer, what's your status?
The EMP is primed and ready.
We're almost to the Archon's chamber. Stand by.
that a Krogan?
Not anymore, it isn't. Must be one of my missing scouts. I can't tell which one.
The DNA is Krogan, but drastically altered. It's clear the Ket are closing in on successfully exalting the species.
They're driven and efficient, that's for sure.
They must pay.
Well, here we are.
Captain Hager, this is Ryder. We've reached the Archon's sanctum.
Give the word and we'll set off the EMP. Should disable the guns.
Got it. Alright guys, we're looking for a remnant relic. Map of Meridian.
Why does he care so much about the Remnant? It's an obsession.
That's the question, isn't it? And we need to beat him to the answer.
Remnant origin confirmed, though it's not the relic we're searching for.
The Archon's gonna be pissed if we pull this off.
He needs to be stopped.
The Archon has done extensive testing to this artifact, damaging it in the process. It is no longer useful.
Esto es. Ah, eso de ahí. Bueno, voy a recorrer un poco más.
There's the Solarian Ark. This is going to be one hell of a getaway.
This object serves no useful purpose. It is the remnant equivalent of junk.
The Archon is whistling in the dark on this stuff.
Pathfinder, this is the relic the Moshai described. It does seem to be a map. I'll overlay the chart we uncovered in the vault on Eos.
So that's...
It's Meridian.
Coordinates secured, Pathfinder.
So that's what you're after. There's more to Meridian than you know. Changing the weather is a fraction of its power, and I will not allow you to defile it.
You didn't allow me to escape your little trap either, did you?
That wasn't you. It was the artificial intelligence in your head. I've seen what transpired in the laboratory, and now I know what makes you special. Meridian is mine. I've tolerated you long enough. Once your vessels are destroyed, you'll be stranded here.
Captain, fire the EMP! Done!
That can't be good.
Super Krogan.
Rack, anything you can do?
Rogan, stand down!
I don't think he understands!
Rogan, listen to me!
Forget it, it's not working!
Damn!
This guy's gonna be trouble!
Stay out of the way and give him everything you've got!
These are my people I'm messing with!
Roger, this is Captain Peter. He detonated the EMP.
Yeah, we know!
Reka is still trying to free the captives.
I wish her luck, but I can't talk right now!
You sound busy. I'll let you go.
¿Qué se cura? ¿Se cura o no?
Just keep your distance!
No tiene mucha vida.
Watch out for the cat!
We came all this way and can't end here!
Ahora, si me quedo cerca me va a bajar. Tendré que haber matado a los ayudantes. Ah, este a ver si lo paso.
It's clear the cat are closing in on successful...
Well, here we are.
Captain Hager, this is Ryder.
Remnant origin.
Why does he care so much about the Remnant?
The Archon has done extensive testing to this artifact, damaging it in the process. It is no longer useful.
The Archon's gonna be pissed if we pull this off.
It needs to be stopped. What we've seen on this ship, it would be genocide for the whole cluster.
This object serves no useful purpose. It is the Remnant.
There's the Solarian Ark. This is going to be one hell of a getaway.
Ya está todo.
Rack, anything you can do?
Rogan, stand down!
I don't think he understands!
Rogan, listen to me!
Forget it, it's not working!
Damn!
Guy's gonna be trouble!
Stay out of the way and give him everything you've got!
These are my people I'm messing with!
Ryder, this is Captain Hager. He detonated the EMP.
Yeah, we know!
Reka is still trying to free the captives.
I wish her luck, but I can't talk right now!
You sound busy. I'll let you go.
I don't know about this!
Just keep your distance!
Ahí vienen más, ahí vienen más.
Watch out for the cat!
We came all this way and can't end here!
Sorry, Drac.
Let's hope the Void will have him.
Pathfinder, there is little time to waste. You need to leave this ship. Pathfinder, a moment. I'm picking up Krogan life signs on board the ship. Several captives are being held not far from your location. They are scheduled for exaltation.
Damn, I'll go with the rest of my missing scouts.
Sam, do we have time to get there before the Ket restore power?
If you act quickly.
Ryder, it's Reika. I'm pinned down. Don't think I'm gonna make it.
Where are you?
Near holding cells where they're keeping several of my people. They're still alive. I ordered Captain Hager back to the Ark.
You should be with him.
I couldn't leave my people. I had to try. And now, I think it's over. From one Pathfinder to another, farewell. Reika out.
Damn it!
There isn't time to save both. Once the Ket restore power, you'll be trapped.
Ryder, my scouts.
Bueno, yo antes había salvado a los Krogan. Porque si no salvas a los Krogan, después, más adelante, los Ket van a venir con los Krogan transformados y los juegos más difíciles. Pero... O sea, porque si no salvo a los Salarianos, no, hay pocos en el Nexus. En cambio los Krogan ya están... Hay muchos que están viviendo en Ela. Ahora voy a cambiar, voy a salvar a los Salarianos.
Reload. We're going after Reika. Drac, I'm sorry.
Pathfinder, you came.
Reika, we couldn't just leave you here.
Thank you. My people are at the end of the tunnel. It's kept the whole way.
Then we push ahead and don't stop for anything.
Including Krogan.
Drac?
Don't worry, I'll shoot whatever needs shooting.
Let's go.
We have to punch through! Long way between here and there! It's that or die!
Tempest, this is Ryder. Do you copy?
I hear you, Pathfinder.
We have the map. We're trying to rescue some prisoners.
But those Ket guns won't stay offline forever.
I know. Just tell us if anything changes.
You'll be the first to know. Callow out.
This is gonna be a tough one.
We're fresh meat! They love to cut us open! I'm not going out like that!
Hay uno de los potentes.
I'm too busy protecting your flank!
Pathfinder, that Ket ship is trying to reset the power.
Oh, crap.
They'll have the guns back in no time.
Copy that. You hear that, everyone?
Shooting as fast as I can.
Me quedó ese nada más.
That's the cat who's never getting back up! Not much further!
Let's get them out of there.
Ahí acá que hay.
Look at them. Treated like animals.
Can you run?
Pathfinder, the Kett are close to restoring the ship's power.
Tempest, we're going topside. Track for extraction.
Understood.
Ryder, thank you.
Save it for when we're safe.
No, desapareció el arma.
Ryder, now! We've got to go!
A team will escort the Ark back to the Nexus. I'm sure they'll be happy to see you.
Thank you again, Ryder. But I owe you an apology. I made a mistake.
Oh?
I shouldn't have called you to say goodbye. The choice you had to make. I put too much on your shoulders.
You did what you had to. If that had been the Hyperion and I was looking for my people, I would have been the one calling you.
I appreciate that. As Pathfinders, the line between serving our own people and the greater good is blurry. I prefer a sharper focus.
I don't think there's going to be much of that in this line of work.
I suppose not. Whatever the case, the Solarian people are forever in your debt.
Earn this.
We will.
Drac.
Wasn't enough to save the whole Ark, huh? Had to grab a few more Solarians on the way out.
Drac, it's...
complicated, except it's not. Leaving my scouts behind was worse than killing them outright. And you're not the one who has to explain it to the rest of the clan.
It was a difficult choice, Ryder, but you won an important victory. The Archon has been dealt a blow. Your father would be proud.
Da igual.
That doesn't really matter. I'm just glad the team is safe. Though slapping the Archon in the face like this will only make him more dangerous.
Or perhaps reckless. Your father liked putting others off balance. He said the worthy would rise above it, and learn to face adversity ably.
And the unworthy?
Would crumble. I'll leave you to your thoughts.
With reverence, Archon, this fascination with Meridian cannot continue.
It's the key to our future, Primus. The human knows nothing of its true power.
Even we don't fully understand it. Our orders are to exalt this cluster, not study the remnant. Questions are being asked about your judgment. Questions that come from the highest levels.
The answers will be clear soon enough. With Meridian, we can transform every world in this cluster to a wasteland. Either the subjects submit to exaltation, or we will use it to annihilate them. This Pathfinder has opened the door. Now we must be the first to cross the threshold. We must seize Meridian before it does. Like all lesser creatures, it mistakes a battle for the war. It doesn't know its weakness. Or its potential.
The Archon saw my memory flashes? He got that from my implant?
His device went deep. Our connections were wide open when Sam killed you.
We hit him once. We focus on doing it again. We have to rally the Nexus and move on Meridian.